successful in closing this game up, playing it at close quarters.
Well, they have, Dennis. Yeah, an even first quarter, both sides picking up 2 goals. Joel Bowden being the instigator of the goal scoring for Richmond there, and he has proven to be a very good half-forward flanker, being right in amongst the contest on all occasions and giving them something there to make the most of. So his was a very good start. But just to be able to pick up 2 goals apiece by both sides in conditions that are quite ideal really was going to show that this was going to be a little bit of a struggle. And Fremantle have made a bit of a push at it during the latter part of the first quarter and early in the second.
Because they are sides that can kick goals, aren't they? We've seen that this season.
We have, and the way in which they generally get their goals, and the Dockers in particular, is through very good run off the half-back line and through the midfield. And that's just the one piece of play that they've shown in a few spurts here today, but haven't been able to get going regularly enough at all. Without doubt, the Richmond defence are now starting to take control across the half-back line.
Darren Gaspar, underrated player, is doing very well.
Very good, isn't he? You know, what he's been able to do is to ensure that he's inside the contest in the air. He's always there to jump or to spoil. This was probably the best piece of play here for the Dockers. It was the first goal of the second quarter within a matter of seconds, and it really did give them a bit of a lift, and they had an opportunity. This was a critical slip here. McGovern, a clear possession across half-back, slips, loses it, and the ball eventually ends up with Daffy being able to pick up a goal, and that was the sort of play that once the Dockers start to get a bit of a sniff of something, the Tigers come along and just snuff it out.
Ben Holland getting a kick there. We spoke about the lack of height as far as Richmond are concerned, but really they've overcome that so far. Bandy and White, not an influence?
No, there's been 2 things that have occurred. Bandy, White and Hines haven't had an influence, which I thought they should have, with the quality players there. And then the medium players of Harrison and Holland have been very, very good for the Tigers.
So goals at a premium, as you can see. Joel Bowden with 2 and singles to Daffy, Nash, Richardson and Nichols. Waterhouse has got 2 as far as the Dockers are concerned. Parker, well, he's had plenty of shots, and Coops, taking a look at the game by the numbers, a few more possessions to the Tigers, 99 to 88 in terms of kicks. Hand passes, they're up by 2. Fremantle up by 5 in marks. We're at the centre breaks, pretty even there as well. Inside the 50, well, Fremantle did a lot early, and then the Tigers came back. The defence, as we said, clogging it up, so the ball around the 50 a lot for Fremantle, but at the present time, they're down by 13 points. We'll be back with more second half activities right after this. Just 10 goals to half-time, and the Tigers lead it by 13 points. Big game of the MCG this afternoon. It's Collingwood against Carlton. Now, the Blues have won the last 5 meetings between these 2 clubs. Here's some of the action.